I was reflecting on how there are three basic motivations behind our communication with another person. Surely there are more, but these are three that I was reflecting upon, which I think constitute a large degree of human communication. Compassion, revenge, and desire. Now, we like to see ourselves as compassionate, and this is spirit communication. Compassion means communicating from a place of empathy and understanding, and it is the recognition of the spirit in another, no matter where they're at. No matter if they're in a deep amount of pain, rage, anger, whatever they're experiencing, seeing through these various more surface type emotions to the essence of the other person and communicating with their best interest and your best interest at heart. Not just, pure passivity, but understanding that there's a way to be compassionate with another and with yourself at the same time. And that involves basically respecting their rights as a human being and your rights as well. So we strive for compassion, but sometimes we communicate our motivation as revenge. And this is hard to understand or look at in ourselves. But revenge comes from anger, and we fear anger because we fear losing relationships. That's a big part of it. And a lot of people have a lot of unfinished business. And if you are living as a largely social creature, then you will want to have as many people in your life as possible, and therefore being angry with them or dealing with their anger can be a threat to your social network, so to speak. So anger gets suppressed a lot, and people accumulate unfinished business. So if this is not made conscious, then revenge, be it directly aggressive, passive aggressive, avoidant, whatever it is, can come out through various forms of communication as long as there's unfinished business. Desire is another form of motivation behind communication, which I think constitutes quite a bit of motivation for many people in many situations. And I think it's good that we check in with ourselves and say, am I being compassionate, vengeful, desirous? Desire can become subtle. We don't look at the desire or the revenge components of our motivations very often because there's an ego preservation involved with basically seeing ourselves as, I'm a nice person. And, this is what the ego does. I'm a nice person. Other people are not so much, but we all have these tendencies. And the desire motivation can be for attention, for love, power, sex, money, respect. Whatever it is that we are desiring from another person, which comes from a place of lack in ourselves. So to move ourselves into a more compassionate form of communication on a consistent basis, we can clear up the other tendencies by getting in touch with our anger, resolving it, dealing with it directly in our relationships, and also understanding our desires and how do they relate to a place of lack or place of emptiness within us, and understanding the ways in which we try to compensate when we're not feeling whole.